This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Ida Listre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Allie, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Allie, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alice, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxid, Nicole, Terry, Hallow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jacaria, Minna, Lilith, and Ange. If you would like to support the channel and get some pretty cool perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. Good morning, sleepyhead. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We're here. We're in the living room. Everything is okay. No. Hey, nothing literally, just take a second and breathe and then think about what you're saying right now. Right? Both of us are completely clothed. We weren't even really touching like that. I promise it was all fine if you just let me explain what happened. Hey, that's fine. You can keep your distance over on that side, and I'll just say what happened, and you can listen and then understand that you're overreacting a little bit, but that's okay. I understand why you are. So last night, if you remember, we were watching a movie together. Do you remember this? Okay, good to know. I'm glad that this piece of information has been remembered by you, and now we can keep that in mind, lock that in, and move on to the next step of decoding this puzzle of how this all happened. Next up, we were watching this movie very late, specifically at 1 a.m., which is incredibly late for the two of us because, as you can remember, I hope you remember, because if you don't remember, that means you probably have amnesia and we need to get you to a hospital stat. You and I work 10-hour shifts every single day now on the weekdays. So we try to get to bed earlier because we are so exhausted. And for some reason, we stayed up later this specific night to watch a movie. I don't know why we did it, but we did. Is this something that you remember also? Okay, good. Step 2 complete. Let's lock that in, connect it to step 1, and proceed so we can explain how we ended up in this scenario once again. Step 3. Both of us, due to being so tired throughout the duration of the movie, were very on and off in regards to sleeping. And it was very alternating. 1 minute you would be asleep and I would wake you up because I didn't want you to miss the movie, and then I'd fall asleep and you'd wake me up because you didn't want me to miss the movie. And that would go on for probably about 45 minutes. Do you remember this? I'm not being condescending, but it looked like I'm able to tell the look in your eyes, and there was physical violence in my near future. So I'm just breaking this down as bare bones as I possibly can. All right, step 4. Eventually, due to the tired nature of both of us, right? What do you think would happen? Deducing from the fact that both of us are very, very sound sleepers. Exactly. One of us would eventually fall asleep to the point where the other one wouldn't wake up. Or, yeah, that they wouldn't wake up. So, that happens, and it happens to you. You had also, in your latest attempt to wake me up, leaned over to tap me on the shoulder to wake me up. And in doing so, you expanded all of the energy that you had left in you. And you just kind of stayed there until you fell asleep, and you fell into my lap. Now, this is where you are going to have to take me at my word, because this is what happened, and we don't want any conflict. You fell into my lap. Your head was in my lap. I know how much you have gone through, and I know, because of the intense workload and pressure that you've been put under, how difficult it is for you to get a good, sound sleep. So I decided, you know what? I'll wait for an hour and see, which was about when the end of the movie would come around, and see if she wakes up. And if she does, then she can just get to her room, and I'll say, listen, you almost fell asleep. We can just finish the movie tomorrow. But if you didn't, well, I would carry you to bed. Exactly. This good. Yep. Right where I was going. This then begs the question, why are we out here on the couch together in the same position that I previously described us as being in? Well, that's a very, very, very simple answer. I fell asleep too. Sitting up. And I have I could literally stretch out my back right now and crack it at least 4 times. And if that's not enough to prove to you that that's the scenario, I don't know what to tell you. No, yeah, that is exactly how it happened. No funny business whatsoever at all. You just fell asleep. You ended up on my lap. That's the situation. Okay, hold on a second. No. Let's rewind a second, because I think I've detected something. Yeah, I think I have. I know that and you know what? I'm very disappointed in myself, because I know this trick and I should have seen it coming. And I'm very impressed that you did it so early in the morning with you just waking up. The classic deflection through anger. No, yeah, it is. This is exactly what is happening right now. You're embarrassed. Yeah, you are. You're embarrassed. I don't know why you're embarrassed, but you are. This is always what happens. Remember when you spilled that water? Yeah, at O'Malley's on your crotch area, and you got really embarrassed, and I escorted you out, and then on the whole ride home, you started yelling at me, telling me, why'd you take me to O'Malley's, as if the bar that we went to would have prevented you from not spilling a drink on yourself. This is exactly what's happening now. So the only question is, why are you so embarrassed? I mean, we've I won't say cuddled, but we've been near each other in that capacity every now and then. Nope, not gonna let it go. And you know better than to lie to me, because I do have a built-in lie detector when it comes to you. And by that, I mean you are the worst liar to ever exist on the planet, so I will know that you are not telling the truth. So it's better to just get it out now. It's early in the morning. We have a whole day in front of us. That's it. That's what this whole hullabaloo was about. All of this fake, faux anger was for that. Why didn't you just say so? I mean, I'm glad you finally did say so, because it's been a while. Listen, like I said, built-in lie detector, you're very bad at hiding things. I've known for a little bit now, probably a month or so, and I didn't want to say anything about it because I knew that because of what happened here, evidently, it kind of needed to come out from your end. Because if I didn't want to put you in a position where you felt super embarrassed and awkward and we made it into an even bigger thing than it already is, and you would run away and probably go over to Amelia's house and hide over there before you even gave me the chance to say that I also indeed like you very much. A lot. You're adorable. You're sweet. You're kind. You're cute. You have all of these wonderful personalities that I could list off, and I will list off in the upcoming days if you do me the honor of going steady with me, which I'm hoping this is where this conversation is going. But yeah, I think you are awesome. I wouldn't have asked you to be my roommate if I didn't think you were awesome, and then that awesomeness just transformed into a more heightened sense of awesomeness in a more romantic way, if you will. Yeah, you dork. And I kind of sensed when your attitude shifted, and if it makes you feel any better, I was feeling into you before you were feeling into me. Yeah. So what do you say? Are you interested in making these cuddle sessions maybe a more frequent happening? Okay. All right. And how do you propose that I make it up to you? You do not have to ask me twice. Oh, man. You know, if we didn't have to go to work in the morning, and by in the morning I mean we should start getting ready right now, I think that the bedroom sounds quite enticing. No, yeah, I let you sleep long enough. We definitely have to go, though. Okay, 3 more, and then you are going and you're gonna get freshened up, and I'm gonna make us breakfast. Okay. 5. Okay, 5. I don't know why that number needs to be so arbitrary. Okay, now skedaddle, scram, and let me go cook in the kitchen, shall I?